So I don't know how to introduce this video, but let's just say it like this. Javi Baez and the Mets are at war with their fans. Yes, you heard that right. Let's just discuss. For the past week, Mets players have been doing an interesting celebration. Every time they get a hit, they celebrate by showing two thumbs down, motioning to their dugout while the players in the dugout do the same thing back. The Mets, like most other teams, have their little, let's call it, in-team celebrations. A few years ago, we saw Todd Frazier's salt and pepper shaker. Jose Reyes had the bear claw, and recently Mets fans, I guess, have been accustomed to the boo symbol. As a Mets fan, I saw it, but never really questioned it. I didn't think there was a tremendous meaning behind it. I thought maybe it was something because they were playing so bad, they were trying to make a joke of it. Well, after today's 9-4 win over the Washington Nationals, we got an answer. Javier Baez, who had a big home run, was asked about this boo symbol. His response was this.
What does the thumbs down celebration after a big hit mean?
Just the boos that we get. We're not machines. We're gonna struggle. We're gonna struggle 7 times out of 10, and it just feels bad when we strike out. When I strike out and I get booed, it doesn't really get to me. But I want to let them know that when we success, we're gonna do the same thing to know how to let them know how it feels. Because if we win together, then we gotta lose together. And the fans are really big part of it. So. In my case, they gotta be better. I play for the fans and I love the fans, but if they're gonna do that, they just putting more pressures on the team, and that's not what we want. It was my opinion, and it's just how I feel. Like I say, I love the fans and I like playing for the fans, but we can't have our fans against us.
Yes, you heard that right. The Mets and Javier Baez are essentially mocking their own fans. I don't know what word you would use to call the situation with the Mets right now, but when a team is openly at odds with their fans, I don't think that's a good sign. People are mainly calling out Javier Baez for this because he did say he made the motion up. But as the whole team, just today we saw Francisco Lindor, Kevin Pillar, and Baez do the boo symbol. But I've seen almost everyone else on the bench do it as well. As a Mets fan, I have many, many words to say about this. This is a prime example of players having a complete lack of awareness of the player-fan dynamic, the level of society they're in, and how lucky they are to play a game for their job. All these things can be combined into one explanation. These sports players get paid lucratively to hit a ball with a stick, to catch a ball with a piece of leather. And I know that is really boiling baseball down, but the simple fact is, that's what it is. While the fans are using their mostly hard-earned money to go out there and watch them play, the Mets fan support makes up for a huge chunk of someone like Francisco Lindor's contract, someone who has had a really disappointing season. And the fact that these fans are using their money to go watch them play, they want to be entertained. They want to have fun. They want to make it feel like they didn't waste their money to go watch the Mets. But recently, the players have not come to play, and that is why fans are booing. Javi Baez said that they're going to fail 7 out of 10 times, which is true. But that does not mean you have the right to attack fans for being upset at a team they supported through the thick and thin every year. And I really want to use the excuse that this is a new player who's brought into this market and didn't understand what the New York market would bring. But as I said before, it's not only Baez doing it. Leaders in the clubhouse are doing it as well. To say that Mets fans have to do better is something that cannot be thought and, more importantly, cannot be said. In fact, it is the complete reverse. Javier Baez, you have to do better. The Mets have to do better. Mets fans have been told a lie year in and year out that things would change. Just wait for next year. Just wait for next year. We're tired of waiting. We just want to win. We're sold that this season we would have a successful team, but instead we've been watching a team have a total of 8 wins in the month of August, completely fall out a playoff race. So yes, we have the right to be upset. Some fans are going to boo. Some fans are just going to be upset and hold it inside. It sucks. It's not fun. That is why fans boo, not because they hate you as a person, because they are simply not entertained.